All right, welcome. So, quiz review. What are the solutions? Let's find out. Here, if you had this section, remember positive times negative is negative, so you have 3 minus 7. This is negative 4. What I want you to do is, for these, if you got these questions wrong, watch how I do it. You see here, I did 3 minus 7. The second I say this is 3 minus 7, pause the video, try and do it by yourself, and then I'll get the answer. I can't take too much time going over all this. Negative 5 plus 8, this is 3. Negative 8 plus 12, this is 4. This is negative 5. This is, you see, this is negative 12. Positive times negative is negative 1. So this is negative 13. Remember, every time, pause the video and do this by yourself. Here, this one. Negative 10 plus 12. This is 2. This will be 2. Here, positive times negative, 6 minus 11. Pause the video. Try and do it by yourself before I put it. Okay? This is negative 5. Here, negative 12. Positive times negative is negative, minus 5. 12 minus 5, negative 17. Negative 9 plus 11, this is 2. Okay? If you still feel shaky with this, it's okay. You can do it, right? You just have to practice. Okay, this question here. Here, what's the first move you need to do? Here, this question, let me actually just do it over here, because this has a lot more space. Here, first move we need to do is distribute, right? So you're going to do 3 times this, 3 times this, 3 times this. So then what does this become? 3 times x squared is 3x squared. 3 times 2x is plus 6x. 3 times minus 3 is minus 9. All right? Then what's the next one? You have to do, it's not 4 times 4x squared. It's negative 4 times 4x squared. What is negative 4 times 4x squared? This is negative 16x squared. Negative 4 times negative 7x is positive 28x. Negative 4 times positive 5 is negative 20. Okay? Now, once you expand this whole thing, what's the next move? Right? What do? Combine like terms. Right? Okay? So here, which terms can we combine? We can combine this term and this term. So what will that be? You're basically doing negative 16 plus 3, right? It's negative 16 plus 3. And that becomes what? That becomes negative 13x squared, right? What is the next one we can combine? You could do the positive 28x and the positive 6x. 28 plus 6, this is 34x, right? Negative 20 minus 9, this is negative 29, okay? And is it in standard form? What does it mean to be standard form? The exponents are from highest to lowest? Yes. Right? So that's our answer. Next one. How do we do this question here? Same idea. Here, this 5x is over here plus 4x squared. So what do you do with this 4x squared? You multiply it to this, you multiply it to this. So then what do you get? This 5x stays the same. 4x squared times 2x is 8x cubed. 4x squared times 7 is positive 28x squared, right? 4 times positive 7 is 28. X squared times here. Now this stays the same, minus 9x. I saw some of you, I don't know, you started foiling this. Like you put parentheses here and here and you started foiling it. No, there are no parentheses. Here you just have this. And now you play the same game. You combine like terms. And remember, question says standard form. So which one do you group first? Look, which has the highest exponent? It's this 8x to the cube. So we're gonna write that first. What's the next one? The next highest exponent is this and this guy. What is 28 minus 6? That's 22x squared. And then what's the last one? It's this negative 9x and this 5x. Negative 9 plus 5 is negative 4x. Okay? And this is our answer. Okay, next one. Here, this was the tricky thing. You have this polynomial, you have 2x plus 3 and 4x squared minus 5x plus 6. But what is it asking for? It's asking for the product. I'm going to pause the video and just write something real quick. Product tell us to do, you see here, if I have 2x plus 3 and this 4x squared minus 5x plus 6, if it says take the sum, I take this whole thing plus this whole thing, right? I take this whole thing plus this whole thing. If it's difference, it's minus. Product, what do? You multiply. Quotient, you divide. So I saw some of you add them together. I saw some of you add them together. No. Product means you multiply. So this, once you have this, it's easy money. You just multiply the polynomials, right? So I want you to pause the video and try and do it by yourself. X, right? It goes to the 4x squared, to the negative 5x, then to the positive 6. This positive 3, boom, boom, boom. So 2x times 4x squared, 8x cubed. 2x times negative 5x, negative 10x. 2x times positive 6, positive 12x. Oh, whoops, sorry, this should be a square, right? 2 times negative 5 is negative 10, x times x is x squared, right? So we're finished with the pink. Now with the green, with the 3. 3 times 4x squared is 12x squared. 3 times minus 5x is negative 15x. 3 times positive 6 is positive 18, right? Once you have all this, same idea, right? Combine like terms. So pause the video, try and do it by yourself. But which one goes first is this 8x cubed, right? Now look at me. I'm sorry, well, you're not here, you can't look at me, but here, you see how I'm using colors to combine the like terms? That's okay at first, but eventually, you have to make these boxes in your head, right? You guys are not babies anymore. You don't need to use colors all the time. Just which one? You see, this one goes here, now you're done with this. Which one goes next? It's this negative 10x squared and this positive 12x squared, which becomes what? Positive 2x squared. And then this is done, this is done. Negative 15 plus the 12 is negative 3x, then plus 18. Boom. Right? You guys got to get fast and quick with this. You got to know how to box them. You got to look at them and see which ones I could put together. Okay? So this was the solution for this question. For this one over here, if you were dividing the polynomials, let me pause the video and I will show you. Actually, I'll show you in a separate video. Okay. Yeah.